And all, hope you guys are able to hear me, able to see my screen. Can you guys please confirm over the chat? Okay, right, good. So, so let's get start for the today's session, guys. Okay, so before getting to start off our today, let me introduce myself. So my name is Mahesh, having the 10 plus years of an experience in a Java tech stack. I'm the currently working professional. So today we are here to discuss about the some of the important features in Java 17, which are helpful for the developers in our day-to-day life. Understand? So that is what like we are going to discuss the some of the important Java 17 features which are helpful for the developers in our day-to-day activities. Understand? So that is what the agenda of our today's guys. So before getting to start, so I request everybody to be the join in that WhatsApp group because you will be the receiving the video and the notes and the workspace related applications in that channel. So I request everybody to be the join in that group, guys. Okay. So to get like as in the workshop related notes, okay, and then followed with the workspace applications. Okay. Yeah, that's a quick update from my side. Okay. Yeah. So just will get to start for the today. Okay. Let's put some agenda for this today's workshop, guys. Okay. Yeah. So first we will talk about introduction about some Java, and then we'll list out like what are the different the Java 17 features are available. Okay. And we'll talk about one by one feature within detail, such as switch statement enhancements takes place in Java 17, and sealed classes introduced in Java 17, text blocks importance, and what is an importance of record class. Okay, and we have some of the random number generator classes was enhanced in the Java 17, guys, that we will be the talking about all these things. So this is what the agenda of our workshop, so which we will be the covering more on this the Java 17 features, guys. Okay. Yeah, everybody is the clear about this context. Everybody is the clear about this today's context, case about the workshop, what we are going to talk. Yeah, good. Everybody able to hear me and able to see my screen, right? Can you guys please confirm on this? Yeah, yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah. So let's get to some introduction about the Java, guys. First, as you are already know, as you are already the part of in the developing the applications from a very long time. So Java is an the object-oriented programming language, which was introduced by James Gosling in the year of 1995. As you know that one, the first version of Java came into the market in the year of 1996. Now the current version available in the market is 22. Java 22 is the current version which is available in the market, guys. Okay. Yeah. So in the year of 2009, April 20, Oracle Corporation acquired the Sun Microsystem, guys. For every release of Java software, for every release, guys, for every release of Java software. Okay, you people might heard about Java 8, Java 11, Java 17, Java 21. Okay, so whatever the versions you people might heard in the market, right, about the Java version. For each and every version of Java, okay, each and every version of Java, guys, the either Sun Microsystem or the Oracle Corporation, so will keep on setting some motives, guys. Okay, what are those here? So they keep on adding the new classes and interfaces in the Java library, and they are improvising the performances for removing such a classes and interfaces from the Java library, guys. The first motive is for every version to version, they are keep on adding some sort of new classes and interfaces into the JDK libraries, guys. Okay. And also, so but they are refactoring the existing classes. In such a process, they will be the removing some sort of the classes and interfaces from the JDK library itself. Okay, so while they are refactoring, guys, while they are refactoring, they will be the removing for what? Repetitive code related classes, such as writing the less code and doing the more work. Okay, writing the less code, doing the more work, guys. Such a kind of the features related classes also, they will be the refactoring. And also for every version to version, they will keep on eye for concentrating with respect to the security, guys, for each and every version as well. So these are the three primary motives of the Oracle Corporation for when they are introducing like as in the new versions of Java into the market. Okay, so for every version to version, they were keep on adding the new classes and interfaces into the library itself. Okay, so they will be the remove the while at the time of so they are refactoring the existing classes and removing that repetitive code related classes case, such as writing less code and doing the more work. Okay, and also so they will be the every version they will be the keep on concentrating with respect to the security related factors as well. Okay, yeah, so these are the three motives. For these are the three motives they will keep on they will keep on they keep on eye on introducing the new versions of Java into the market. Okay, and one more important point I would like to highlight here. Okay, so when they are when the Oracle Corporation acquired by the Sun Microsystem, right? So when they are for each and every enhancement, okay, whatever the each and every enhancements they are going to do for each and every Java version, so they will be in a well documented, guys. They will be in the well documented. That documented we can call it as an JEP. JEP stands for JDK Enhancement Proposal Document. Okay, so whatever the new versions and new features comes into the market, right? So for every version, for every feature of that particular version will be documented by the Oracle Corporation with the help of the one technical document called JEP. Okay, JEP stands for JDK Enhancement Proposal Document. Understand, guys? Understand my point or not? Each and every feature related enhancement will be documented by the Oracle Corporation. Okay, will be documented by the Oracle Corporation as called what? JEP. Come on, guys, speak out, everybody. So can you please confirm the full form of JEP? JDK Enhancement Proposal Document. Okay, so each and every feature of its related Java version will be well documented by the Oracle Corporation. Okay, so all these things will be in the one document called JEP. Come on, guys, everybody, please confirm over the chat. What do you mean by JEP? What do you mean by JEP, guys? Everybody confirm over the chat. Yes. JDK Enhancement Proposal Document. What is this document will contains? Every feature related enhancement roadmap will be the documented in this the document, guys. Understand? Yes, that's right. JEP. So you people, when you are searching something related to Java in the web, so you people might heard this called JEP. Okay, every feature will be documented in particular JEP 409 4020. Okay, such a kind of things, right? When you are searching in the web. Okay, so that is nothing but it's a kind of technical document maintained by the Oracle Corporation related to each and every feature. That's all. Okay, so now you are clear with the JEP, right? JDK Enhancement Proposal Document. Okay, yeah. So that's about like the brief introduction about this Java, guys. Okay, let's move on to the next. Okay, so let's talk about the versions, guys. Okay, so far whatever the Oracle Corporation introduced the versions into the market, such as from Java 8 onwards, the Java will comes under for what? Oracle Corporation. As you are already familiar, Java 8 is very popular in the market because lot of enhancements takes place in Java software from Java 8 onwards. Because as you are already familiar, the functional programming was introduced in Java from Java 8 itself onwards, right? Yes. So I have highlighted some of the versions here. I have highlighted the some of the versions case here, such as Java 8, Java 11, Java 17, Java 21, and the Java 25. Okay. So whatever the versions which I have highlighted here is LTS versions. What do you mean by an LTS? Long-term supported versions, guys. Okay. What do you mean by an LTS, guys? A long-term supported versions. Okay. Yes. So during of our project developments, okay. So like in the real time, when you are developing or when you are in the projects, so we are always recommended to use for what? LTS supported versions Java only. Okay. We never choose like as in the versions of non-LTS. Okay. Why? Because means LTS means long term supported versions. So they keep on refactoring the classes and keep on improvising the classes of that respective versions case. Okay. oracle corporation Oracle corporation keep on refactoring the classes of the LTS versions and keep on adding some sort of new classes and interfaces those LTS versions case. Understand everybody? That's the reason industry always recommended to use for the Java versions as LTS only. Understand, guys, everybody? Everybody in line with me so far? Industry always using for what versions, guys? LTS versions or non-LTS versions? Industry using like as on the which versions of Java? LTS versions or non-LTS versions? LTS. LTS. Always industry using like as in the Java versions for developing the projects for what? LTS. Okay, which is on the long-term supported versions, guys. Okay, long-term supported versions. Okay, yes. So now the question may comes to your mind, sir. We have a multiple LTS versions. What would be the current version? What would be the current version the industry is use it for developing the projects, sir? Sir, like okay, so like the minimum version right now in the market for use it for developing the projects is for what? Java 11, sir. Okay, so Java 11 minimum. So minimum Java version for LTS for developing the projects in the industry is for what? Java 11 case. Currently in my project, we are using for what? Java 17. Okay, currently we are using for what? The Java 17 in my project. So even though the 21 is available in the market, we are not yet used for what? We are not yet used in our projects case. Okay, it is not at all easy task. It is not at all easy task to migrate the Java version from one version to another version for your projects. Okay, lot of factors we need to be taken into the consideration. So when you want to migrate the Java version from when you want to migrate the Java when you want to migrate the Java version from one version to another version, guys, for your projects. Okay, so see, when you are migrating the Java version to your project, so lot of factors we need to take like as in the consideration. That's the reason I'm telling you in the market right now in the projects or the projects are developed using for what? Minimum Java 11 version, guys. Understand? So minimum Java 11 version will be used for projects development. Okay, so some of the projects it depends upon your project requirements, guys, whether you guys might be used for Java 11 or Java 17. Okay, so I believe that so nobody has been came into for what? Java 21, guys, so far. Okay, yeah, understand? Yes. Okay, yes. So today as part of our workshop we will be the much focusing on for what? Java 17, guys. Okay, so we will be the working with what? The Java 17. Yeah. Okay, we will be the discussing about the what? The Java 17 and its related features, guys. Hope you are clear. So industries are used for LTS versions or non-LTS versions? LTS. LTS, correct. Long-term supported versions, guys. Why they are preferred to use for what? LTS? Oracle Corporation keep on refactoring the existing classes and interfaces and adding some sort of new classes and interfaces for improvements. Okay, yeah, that's the reason always industry will adopt for what? LTS versions only for project developments. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Let's move on to the next. Yeah. So let's talk about what are the different features which we are going to be the cover as part of our Java 17, guys. Okay. So first I will be the focusing on for what? Switch statement related enhancements takes place in Java 17. Okay, that is the first feature which I'm going to be the talk. The second feature which I'm going to talk about is sealed classes, guys. Sealed classes. This is a new kind of class. This is a new kind of classes introduced in Java. Okay, that I'm going to be the talk as part of our today. The third important feature which I'm going to talk about here is text blocks. Okay, it's a new kind of strings representation in Java. Okay, that is the third feature which I'm going to be the talk. The fourth feature which I'm going to talk about here is record types, record class. Okay, so that is what the fourth important feature. And fifth feature which I'm going to talk, as I was highlighted in the initial itself, so random generator class case. Okay, those are the 5 important features which will be the focusing on in Java 17, guys. Okay, yes. So as part of our switch enhancements, so we have pattern matching. Pattern matching is the one most important, and second the most important is for what? Guarded patterns. Guarded patterns. How you can define the how you can define the guarded patterns in switch case blocks? Okay, what is the importance of pattern matching? That we will be the talking about. Okay, yeah. Hope you are clear with these features. The first important feature which we are going to cover is switch related enhancements, switch block related enhancements. Second feature which I'm going to talk about is sealed classes. Third feature is text blocks. Fourth feature is record. Fifth feature is random generator, pseudo random generator classes. So these are the 5 important features which you are going to learn as part of our today's workshop. Okay. Yeah. So can you guys please list out what are the different features which we are going to be the cover? Yeah, null pointer. What about the null pointer exception? Null pointer exception is nothing but it will be that takes place in the switch related enhancements only. How you can handle the nulls in the switch blocks. Okay, switch block. Okay. Yeah. Pattern matching. Okay, pattern matching, guarded patterns, and how you can handle the null pointers in switch block. All these things which will comes under switch related enhancements, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm repeating again. So first feature which we are going to be the talk is switch related features, switch related enhancements. Second feature which we are going to talk about is sealed classes. So the third important feature is text blocks. Fourth important feature is record class. Fifth one is random generator classes. Okay. Yeah. So these are the 5 features which we are going to be the cover. Okay. Let's jump on to the first one. Switch related things, guys. So when you need to go for the switch, guys, anybody from the chat? So when you need to go for the switch, basically, when you want as on the particular decision among the multiple decisions, among the multiple options, right? So then you need to go for the switch statement or not? Come on, guys. So when you want to select a particular option, okay, when you want to select a particular option, guys, among the multiple options, okay, then we need to go for the switch or not? Yes. Yes. So as you are already familiar, guys, switch statement in Java particularly used to select a particular option among the multiple options. Okay. Okay. So and also, so what is a replacement? So why we need to came for the switch? Why we need to came for the switch? Why we can't be use for what? If else if? Come on, guys. If else if is also for what? Selecting a particular block among the multiple blocks, right? So why we need to came for the switch? So because the code is more readable. Understand? The code is more readable, guys. So when you want to select a particular option among the multiple options means in if else if every condition to be evaluated, right? Whether the first if is condition true or not. Otherwise, then it will get into else if block. If the else if is condition true or not. If it is false means then again it will jump on to for what? Next else if it is true or not. Otherwise, it will jump onto the else block. So here, so the number of evaluations is required, right? Even though when you want to select like one option, the conditions to be evaluated for what? Order of n, right? That's the reason behind we need to came for what? Switch. Okay, in the switch, when you want to select only one means the order of the block should be executed, right? So with respect to the performance, which will be the better? Which will be the better or if else if will be the better? Rakesh. Understand, right? Yes. That is the main reason behind we need to came for the switch, guys. Okay. Switch always going to select one option among the multiple options in straightforward. Okay. Particular case should be executed. Understand? So when it comes for if else if, the conditions or every condition to be evaluated. So when you want to select order of one option, then order of n evaluations are required in the if else if. But whereas in switch, order of one. Understand? Switch will be the better. Okay. Yeah. So I would like to highlight one important point here. Okay. So before Java 17, guys, before Java 17, we can pass like as in the values to the switch statement as for what? Numeric types. Okay. So numeric types. Okay. Numeric types, enumeration types, and you can pass like as in the value for string to the switch cases as well. Understand, guys? Before Java 17, which kind of values which kind of values to be passed to the switch statement, guys? Numeric types, numbers you can pass to the switch statement, enumeration constants which you can pass. Okay, enums like such as constants, right? Yes, constants which you can pass to the switch statement, and as well as string values also you can pass. Agree? Before Java 17, we can pass like as in the values to the switch statement for what? Numerics, enumerations, and then strings. Clear, guys, everybody? Everybody is the clear? Yes, fine. Let's jump. This is what the simple info about for what? The switch. So as part of this slide, you will get to know switch is better than if else if. That is the most important point. And the second important point is before Java 17, we can pass like as certain values to the switch statement, such as for what? Numeric types, enumerations, and strings only. Understand? Yes. Let's jump on to the next. Yeah. Yeah. So let's try to understand writing some sort of switch statements, guys. Okay. So we need to habituate. We need to habituate of writing some sort of switch statements as well. Okay. Yeah. So before Java 17, how you can assign the value before Java 17, guys? Okay. How you can assign the value here for the result? So there is a second line. There is a second line here which we have, right? Yeah, here we have a result variable, right? So how you can assign like as in the value to the result variable? Here you pass it here you have declared the variable called num variable which we have declared as in the two, guys. We are passing like as an integer to the switch statement or not? Come on, guys, please confirm. So we are passing like as in the num variable to for what? Switch statement or not? Yes. So what is the value of num? 2. The value of num is for what? 2. So which case block will get executed? Can you guys please confirm? Which case block get executed? Case 2 block will get executed, right? Yes. So case 2 block will get executed. Why? Because the num value is 2, guys. That's the reason the particular case is matched here. So that particular case is matched here, guys. That particular case is matched. The result variable will get assigned to for what? 2, right? Right, guys. Yeah. So now earlier in the before Java 17, how you can assign value to the result variable? This is what the thing which we can follow here. Okay. But whereas in Java 17, okay. But whereas in Java 17, how you can assign the value to the result variable, guys? Okay. How you can assign the value to the result variable using arrow operator. Understand? So on the right hand side, which you are seeing a simple snippet called what? Simple snippet in Java 17, guys. See, lot of improvements taken place for writing the switch statement or not? Lot of improvements taken place here for what? The switch statement or not? Yes. So no need of using for break here. Okay. Yes. That's a one important thing here. Okay. Yeah. So see here, guys. Here we are passing like as in the num value to the switch here. Okay. So, but here, how you have written the case blocks? How you have written the case blocks earlier? Every case is labeled with what? Colon, right? Here from Java 17, every case is labeled with what? Here as in for what? Arrow operator. Okay. So in this, the arrow operator. Okay. Okay. Okay, here, so the arrow operator here, this is nothing but an, so the case representation, guys, in Java 17, we can represent the block of statements to for what? Arrow operator. So this is how basically how you can write for what? The switch statement in Java 17. Hope you are clear with this. Step by step we will learn, guys. Just hold on some time. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's come back. Let's jump to the IDE, guys. Let's jump to the IDE. So everybody able to see my IDE? Can you please confirm? Can you guys please confirm? Everybody is able to see my IDE? Right. Right. So let's see, guys. So to avoid some time saving, guys, in the workshop. Okay. So we have I have like as in the workspace with an applications. Okay. I'm going to show you with that. Okay. Yes. So see here, the first switch demo. Okay. Here we have like as in the first switch demo, guys. Okay. Yeah. So I have written one method called before Java 17 switch statement and Java 17 switch statement. There are the two methods in my class. Okay. So try to understand, guys, everybody to be focused. Manish Misra, can you please switch off your camera? Yeah. So we have written like as in the two methods, guys. One is for what? Before Java 17 method. Another one is for what? Java 17 switch statement method. Okay. If you expand here, whatever the logic which I have discussed with you, okay. So the same logic will be the part of here. Understand? That's all. Nothing more on it. So we are passing like as in some number value, guys. That number value which you are passing to the switch statement, that particular case block will get executed. That value will get displayed here. Nothing more on it, guys. Okay. Yeah. So let's see here. So I have written for what? Another method to start with what? Java 17. Okay. Java 17 switch statement where you are where you are passing for what? Some number to the switch statement, guys. Okay. Where you are passing for what? Some number to the switch statement. And we have written for what? Case, then followed with what? Label of the case, and followed with what? Arrow. Sir, this is not a lambda. Okay. This is what? An arrow. Okay. How you can write like as an the case blocks in the Java 17 with the help of an arrow, guys. Okay. Yeah. So this is the block of statement. Okay. This is the value which you are returning from this particular case block. Understand? Earlier, how you can return the value for the particular case block? You need to assign the value to the variable, right? So, but in the Java 17 enhancements, where the developer can have an option to return the value for the particular case block, guys. Understand? Understand, guys? Yeah, that's all. So this is the simple enhancement takes place for what? The Java 17 when you want to write like as on the case blocks in the switch. Understand, guys, everybody? Understanding? So see guys, I'm just calling those two methods, whatever the methods which you have developed here, whatever the methods I have written here, I'm simply calling those two methods from main method. Okay, I'm simply calling those two methods from main method. Simple as that. Okay, yeah, let's see guys. Let's see. Run as Java here. So see guys, before Java 17, the of a particular case block is executed, we passed as on the one, and Java 17 block also, which we got executed for what? One. Understand? And if you pass like as on the two here, and I am passing like as on the two here, guys. So observe carefully, everybody. In Java 17 block, in the Java 17 code, it is getting executed for what? Only particular case block, right? Observe carefully. Even though you don't have even though you don't have the break keyword, that particular case block is get executed in the Java 17. Sir, the use of the arrow operator is used to define the block of statements for a particular block, guys. Particular case. Okay. Arrow operator is used to define for what? The block of statements related to the particular case block. Here break is not required. That's what I am telling you. Okay. Here break is not required, guys. Particular case will get executed automatically and will get out from the switch statement. Okay. Yeah. So see guys, even though I'm passing like as on the two in the Java 17 switch statement, it is getting executed only for the second block. It won't execute the third block as well, right? Even though we have the default block. Understand? Even I have passed it for what? One. It get executed only for what? First case, not with the first and two. Understand? Yeah. Okay. So this is what like as in the enhancements takes place in Java 17 to represent like as in the switch statement, guys. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I have covered as part of this the slide. Okay. Hope you are clear. Before Java 17, how you return the switch statement, and in Java 17, how you can return the switch statement. You no need to write any kind of break keyword in the Java 17. And always when you want to represent a block of statements to a case block, use arrow operator. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's jump on to the next. Yeah. How you can return the values from the switch statement, guys. Okay. Yeah. So see here, I have see, not only return, so I'm just returning some sort of values. Okay. I'm just returning some sort of values from the switch statement based on the object type. Understand, guys? I'm returning the values. I'm returning the values from the switch statement based on for what? Object type, guys. Object type. So that is a new feature. Okay. So that is a new feature came from Java 17. Understand? So in Java 17, you have a capability. So in the from Java 17 onwards, you have a capability to send like as an object as a parameter to switch statement. Understand? So earlier, before Java 17, guys, before Java 17, we can pass only for what? Numbers. We can pass only for enum constants. You can pass only for what? String values. Okay. From Java 17 onwards, we can pass like as an objects to the switch statement as well. That is called pattern matching. That is called pattern matching. Pattern matching is nothing but an passing an object to the switch statement, guys. Passing like as an object to the switch statement is nothing but an pattern matching in Java 17. Understand? So based on the type of an object, respective the case block will get executed. Respective the case block will get executed, guys. Understand? So this is the one new feature came from what? The Java 17, guys. Clear, everybody? Everybody is clear? So you are passing like as an object to for what? Switch statement. Okay. So you are passing like as an object to for what? Switch statement. Okay. Yeah. Yes. We'll jump on it. Khan, just wait for a minute. Okay. We'll be the jumping onto that. Okay. Based on the type of an object, the particular case should be executed. So such a kind of the new feature came in for what? Java 17. Okay. In Java 17, so there is the capability of accepting the object type to the switch statement, guys. Okay. Switch statement, that is called pattern matching. Okay. Yes. So let's jump on to the next one. Let's jump on to the IDE. Okay. So we are done with what? The simple statement, how you can return with what? If switch case. Okay. Yeah. Let's jump on to the next one. Okay. Switch statement with return values. Okay. So here I have written for what? Another class. I have written for what? Another class, guys. Another class which the switch statement is returning some sort of value based on for what? Object type, guys. Okay. So when your switch statement is allowing for an object type means that is called pattern matching. That is called pattern matching, guys. When your switch statement is allowing the object type means then that is called pattern matching. Based on the object respective the type will get respective the case block will get executed. If you pass like as an object as an integer means then integer block get executed. If you are pass like as an object as in the string means then string block will get executed. If you pass like as on the value as on the null means then null case will get executed. Sir, one more important point. Before Java 17, so when you have like as in the case label with null means then definitely the null pointer. So when you pass like as in the null value to the switch means then null pointer exception will get. Okay. So before Java 17, when you pass like as in the null value to the switch statement, guys, when you pass like as a null value to the switch statement, what kind of an exception will get here? What kind of an exception we will be the getting, guys? Null pointer exception. Okay. Then null pointer exception, guys. Okay. So when you pass like as on the null value to the switch statement, sir, everybody to be concentrate here. When you are passing null value to the switch statement means you will be the getting a null pointer exception before Java 17. Okay. From Java 17 onwards, our switch statement will will accept for what? Null values as well. Understand? Understand my point, guys, everybody. Yes. Before Java 17, when you pass like as on the null value to the switch statement means you will be the getting for what? Null pointer exception. From Java 17 onwards, what you want, guys? So it will allow for what? Will accept for what? Null values. Then you can write a block for what? Specific to null case. Understand? Understand? Yes. So that is the one method, guys, here which we have written. Okay. Yeah. So let's jump on to the next. Okay. Here. So see, guys, here which we are passing like as in some number to the switch statement. Okay. So that particular number type is for what? Integer. Okay. If it is an integer means then I'm checking for what? Whether it is an even number or not. Okay. So see, guys, this is called basically the guarded patterns. Okay. This is called guarded patterns, case. Guarded patterns means writing some sort of conditions in the case label itself. Writing some sort of conditions inside the case label itself, case. That is called guarded patterns. Okay. Yes. So see, guys, so even though the number is an integer and it is an even number means what value I am returning? Integer, even integer. Otherwise it is for what? Odd integer. Understand? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So even though when you are taking like as in the double here, if the number type is in the double, which is on the greater than 0 means, then what I can say? It's a positive double. Otherwise it is a non-positive double. Okay. Other than for what? Integer or the double, what is the value? You will be the getting for what? default block. Understand? So these are the two methods which you have written to demonstrate to return some sort of values from the switch statement, guys. Understand? So means my intention is for what? You can write like as in the case block based on the object type, and also you can write also you can incorporate some sort of conditions in the case label itself to return the value from the switch statement. Understand? Those are the two things here which we need to be the focus. Okay. Yeah. So and then see guys, I'm just calling those methods. I'm just calling those methods, guys. Okay, which I was passing like as in the 25 to the formatter method. Formatter method, guys, 25 is an integer. So I'm going to, it will get written as an for what? Integer. So classify number as 10. So 10 means for what? 10 means for what? Which block get executed? Even integer. Okay. Classify number which I am passing for what? Some negative value. Okay. Classify number which I am passing for what? Some negative value. So what you are going to get? Such as for what? Non-positive double. Understand? Yeah. Let's try to run this one. Run as Java application here. Okay. See guys. See. See, the ultimately what you need to understand as part of this application is how you are passing like as an object to the switch statement, how you are returning the case blocks for that particular object types. That is the first focus which you need to do. The second focus is so how we can incorporate the conditions in the case labels. Understand? That is what you need to be the focus. Okay. Hope you are clear. Hope you are clear with these two methods. Yeah. So pattern matching means for what? What do you mean by pattern matching? What do you mean by pattern matching? Passing the objects to a switch statement. Okay, passing like as an objects to the switch statements is nothing but an for what? Pattern matching. That is the one enhancement. It came in which version? Java 17. Java 17. Understand? Sir, before Java 17, can we pass like as an object to the switch statement? No. Before Java 17, we don't have any option to pass like as an object to switch statement, guys. Can you please confirm what values which we can pass to the switch statement before Java 17? Before Java 17, what values which you can pass to the switch statement? Numerics, enumerations, in strings only. Right. Good, good. Everybody. Yes. Good, guys. Good, good. So from Java 17 onwards, so Java 17 onwards, which you can pass like as an objects to switch statement. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So multiple values for the cases. Somebody asked the question, sir, I want to be execute, I want to execute some logic for the particular sort of cases. How you have written, guys? Somebody asked, somebody asked in the chat, sir, how can I add like, how can we incorporate like multiple cases to a particular block of code? Right. Okay. Yeah. Before Java 17, guys, let's see, guys, everybody to be focused here. Everybody to be focused here, guys. Before Java 17, how you have written that piece of code, guys, here. So see, we are passing like as in some number. Okay. We are passing some number, guys. Yeah. We are passing some number here as num and passing that number to switch statement. See, guys, here. So when you pass like as in the value to the switch statement as 2, 3, 4, then particular piece of code get executed or not? Come on, guys. Yes. So multiple labels, okay, multiple cases are assigned for what? The particular piece of code here. Okay, how you can return this the kind of the statement in Java 17, sir? Now the question may comes to your mind. Okay, yeah, before Java 17, so this is what, how you can define the particular piece of code for the multiple cases. Okay, yeah. So come on guys, let's see here on the right hand side of the Java 17. See how it get simplified. So how it gets simplified? See here, guys. So earlier you have to return for what? Earlier you have written for what? Case 2, case 3, case 4. Now they have more simplified. Case 2, comma 3, comma 4. Understand everybody? Yes, when you pass like as in the 2 value or the 3 value or the 4 value, okay, so that get executed. So before Java 17 and Java 7, so Java 17 case 2, case 3, case 4. Understand? This is how much it is simple, in Java 17, guys. Okay. Yeah. So let's jump onto the IDE. Let's jump onto the IDE, guys. Let's jump onto the IDE. Switch with multiple cases. See, guys, observe carefully. Sorry. See, I have taken a one class with the class name called switch with multiple case label demo, guys. Okay. I have written for what? Before Java 17 with multiple case values and Java 17 with multiple case values. Okay. Yeah. If you see here, whatever the piece of code which I have in the slide, so the same code will be the part of in this code. Okay. The same will be there here. Nothing more new. Okay, so we whatever the value which you are passing like the number to this method, so based on that this will get executed. Understand, guys? Everybody, nothing more new here. Okay, before Java 17 case 2 so before Java 17 method I was called with what? Multiple times with 2 value and 3 value and 4 value. So and Java 17 as well, which I was called with what? Java 17 method also called with what? 2, 3, 4. So every time, so that block will get executed, guys. Okay. Yeah. Sir, when you want to incorporate, like more than one statement of the particular case block in Java 17, use use like as in brackets, guys. Nothing more. Okay. So when you want to write like as on the multiple statements of a particular case block from Java 17 means you need to use for what? Curly brace, guys. Nothing more new here. Understand? As of now, whatever the see, I have only the one, so I have only for what one statement for the particular cases, guys. That's the reason I have not yet used for what curly braces. Clear? Clear, everybody? Yes. Okay. Good. Yes. Fine, guys. So that is the thing, guys. Okay. Hope you are clear with this. Hope you are clear with these two methods. Can you please confirm? This is before Java 17. How you can write like as in the multiple cases to be assigned to for what particular piece of code. So this is the Java 17. See how much it is simplified. How much it is simplified, right? Yes. Right click, run as Java. See, guys. See, before Java 17 also that particular block is get executed, and Java 17 also this block get executed. Clear? Make sense? Sir, based on the call, so based on the callings under the main method, is it giving that expected output or not? Yes. Why you need to ignore the default block, man? No. So if you want, if you are passing like as an other than this integer, okay, string null value, if you pass like as an empty value, then default block will get executed here. You can test it. Okay. So you cannot ignore the default block. Okay. Clear. Yes, sure. Sir, I request everybody to be the join in that WhatsApp group. Okay, I request everybody to be the join in that the WhatsApp group, guys, to get like as in the workspace related applications. Okay, and then the recording of this the session as well. Okay, everybody. Okay, I just shared that the WhatsApp link in the chat. So everybody request you to join in that group, guys. Okay. Okay. Let's come back to our discussion. So how to find the pattern matching? That's what I told you, Abdul. When you pass like as an object to a switch statement, when you pass like as an object to the switch statement, that is called pattern matching. So please focus here, guys, everybody. Okay. Yeah. That's what I already told you guys, how you can handle like as in the null values in the switch statement earlier. Okay, if you guys see here on the left hand side, the before Java 17, how you can handle like as on the null values in the how you can handle like as on the null values to the switch statement earlier. Okay, I have taken for what sample code here, test foo bar. Okay, and that is yes string variable which you are taking here as on the parameter. If the s is like as on the null means, okay, s is if the s value is null means, then control will return from this if block itself. It won't execute for what? Which block? Understand? If the value of s is null means, then the control will return from this method. If other than the not equal to null means, then particular case blocks will get executed. This is how basically how you are handling like as on the null value before Java 17, guys. Everybody clear? Everybody is clear, guys? Hmm. Observe carefully, man. So even though the method is void here, okay, Balaji, even though the method is void, we are printing the values. We are not returning. We are not returning any value. Okay, we are using the simple word called return. Control will be get out from this method. That's all. Okay. Yeah. So let's see, guys. Let's see how you can handle as you're already familiar. Okay, as you're already familiar, guys, in Java 17. In Java 17, when you pass like as an object to the switch statement, the object may be of and the null. Okay, you can write like as in the case block for the null, guys, right? So that kind of the flexibility which we have in our the Java 17 or not? Come on, guys. Yes, yes. So earlier, so if you see here on the left hand side, earlier, how you need to write a piece of code here to handle the null, how it gets simplified. See, so lot of enhancements takes place the related to switch in Java 17 or not, guys? Lot of enhancements takes place in a lot of enhancements takes place for the switch statement in Java 17 or not? Yes, correct. Yes. If you go back here, okay, I have written a separate example for this. Okay, so before Java 17 and Java 17. Okay, so those methods I was calling here about here. Okay, those methods which I was calling here, guys. Okay, yeah. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute, everybody. Yeah. So see here, guys. Okay, test foo bar and then describe method, guys. Okay, so see, guys, whatever the methods. Okay, so see, guys, test foo bar, I'm returning like as and then I'm just passing like as in the null value. Describe method which I'm passing for what? Sometime first method when I was calling this first time, welcome to Ashok IT. So the second thing is for what? Describe like null. Okay. Yeah. So right click, run as for what? Switch. See guys. See, the first one is oops. So here you have written for what? Oops. From that itself, the control will jump. Okay. For the second method, what is that one, guys? Second method, it is returning for what? The message, a string. We passed like as in the welcome to ashokit, right? Okay. So that is for what? The string value. Even though when it is a string means this particular case of a literal will be returned back to us, a string. Otherwise, when you are passing like as in the null value, okay, it's null. So now tell me, our switch statement is having the capability to handle the null values or not? Come on, guys. Come on, everybody. So our switch statement is having the capability of handling the null values or not? Yes. Yes. That's what the null handling is. Null handling in the switch statement. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Everybody is clear with this so far? Yeah. So let's talk about the pattern matching. Okay. Let's talk about like as in the pattern matching, guys. Okay. As I already told you guys, this pattern matching for the switch in Java 17 is introduced as a preview feature under the JEP of 406. What do you mean by JEP? What do you mean by JEP? JDK Enhancement Proposal 406. JDK Enhancement Proposal 406. This is what like is in the spec for that this feature. Okay. So Oracle Corporation maintained this feature details under this the spec documentation, guys, that is called JEP 406. Okay. Pattern matching is nothing but an allowing you to pass like as in the Java objects to switch statement, guys, as I already told you. Okay. It enhances the traditional switch statement by integrating for what? Pattern matching, allows for what? More expressive and concise code. Agree? Agree or not? So basically this pattern matching is nothing but an for what? Enhancing the traditional switch statement or not? Enhancing the traditional switch statement, allowing for what? More expressive and concise code, guys. This is the significant evolution in how the switch statement can be used, particularly when you are dealing for what? Different types of objects or for what? Complex conditions. Okay. So that's what like as in the pattern matching, guys. If you see here, before pattern matching, how you can return the code, guys? Come on. When you pass like as an object to a particular method, you need to check for what? Instance of operator or not. You need to check like as an instance of operator or not. If that particular object is in integer means you will format the data with what? Integer. If the particular object is instance of long means then long value. If the particular object type is instance of double means double type. If the particular instance of object type is string means string value. Okay. So now tell me, as I already highlighted in the before starting of our today's session. Okay. So while at the time of starting or while at the time of starting itself, guys, I was told you about for what? What is the problem here? The above code is not optimizable. It will have for what? Order of n time complexity, even though underlying problem is often for what? Order of one. Agree or not? You need only one particular piece, one particular block of code to be executed, guys. But the program is tracing for what? Each and every condition or not? Order of n. Understand? Yes. So now this is what like as in the Java 17 case, which you are already familiar. Okay, you can pass like as an objects to for what? A switch statement. If that object is an integer means then integer, long means long. Okay, double means double, string means string. The above code is very optimizable. In this case we are more likely to able to perform the dispatch in for what? Order of one time. Clear? Clear, guys? Yes. Fine. So that is what like as on the importance of pattern matching, guys. Come back to the IDE. Come back to the IDE. So see, guys, I'm using for what? Pattern matching shape processor class. Pattern matching shape processor class, guys. Pattern matching shape processor class. I have written some couple of classes here called circle class, rectangle class, and square class. Okay. If you open the circle class, I'm defined for what? Radius property, and I have written the constructor and getter method for that. Okay. If you take a rectangle class, I have taken for what? Width property and height property. I have assigned these values to constructor and written for what? Getter methods. If you take like as in the square means for what? The square means the side value, guys. Side value which I have defined, assigned these values to for what? Constructor and return for what? Getter method. These are the three new classes, guys. Okay. Yeah, these are the three new classes which I have added. Okay. So if you take like as an pattern matching shape processor class here, see guys. First initially what I was doing, I'm creating an object of circle class and passing that object to for what? Process shape method. What does the process shape method? If the particular object type is a circle means, then circle related logic will get executed. Okay, that circle related logic will get executed, guys. Okay, yes. So then followed with what? I have created an object for what, guys? A rectangle. So and passed that rectangle object to for what? Process shape method. Then rectangle based logic will get executed, guys. Understand? That's all. Hope you are clear with this path. Hope you are clear with this code. Just for demonstration of pattern matching with user defined objects. Earlier we used it for what? Wrapper classes, right? Earlier we used it for what? Wrapper classes. Now I am just wanted to give you the demonstration on how you can pass like your custom objects to for what? Switch statement. That's all. Everybody is the clear? Everybody is the clear, guys? Yeah. Let's try to run this in application. Run as pattern here. See here, guys. The processing of circle, where first object which you have created a circle and passed as in the radius as 5, which you are getting that's the same value. Okay, when you pass like as in, when you create an object for the rectangle and passed as in for what? Width and height as in for what? 10 and 25, which you are getting those values. That's all. Hope you are clear. This is all about with what? Pattern matching, guys. This is all about with what? Pattern matching. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about guarded patterns. So you can now add the guarded class to the case labels by using for what? The arrow symbol followed by the Boolean expression. Okay, if the expression is evaluated to true means, then the code will be associated with that case label will be executed, guys. Okay, see here, guys, when you are working with what? Guarded patterns, guys. Okay, here we are using for what? When class. So followed with what? Guard means nothing but an Boolean expression. Okay, guard means nothing but an the Boolean expression, guys. When is a keyword. When is a keyword, guys. Case is nothing but an particular pattern is nothing but an particular type of an object. Case followed by the pattern, guys, particular type of an object. When is nothing but an the predefined keyword. Guard is nothing but an a Boolean expression. So if this all this case label get executed, if it is true, then only this piece of code will get executed. Understand, everybody? If you see here, guarded patterns can be used with the various types of patterns such as typed patterns, record patterns, array patterns. If you see here, case string type case. Here we have passed as an for what? String type. Okay. Here you have passed as an for what? String type as a pattern. And when is a keyword. And what is that one, guys? If the length is 5 means, then only the block of statements of the case will get executed. Understand? So in order to execute this case block, your value should be the type of string, and length of the string is for what? 5, greater than 5. Then only the case will be get executed. Understand? Understand my point, guys, everybody? Okay, that is called guarded pattern. If you see here, record pattern, guys. If you pass like as in the person means person P and P dot age is greater than for what? 18. So if your object type is person and the age is greater than 8 means, then particular age is greater than 18 means, then the particular case of block will get executed, guys. If the particular type is an integer array and the length is for what greater than 3 means, then particular case block will get executed. So this is called guarded patterns. Okay. So in order to work with what guarded patterns, we need to use for what? When keyword. Understand, guys? Yeah. Let's go back to the guarded patterns. Okay. Guarded pattern demo. See, guys. Yes. Yes, correct. It's like as in the writing some sort of conditions to the case label, guys. That's all. Okay. Guarded pattern demo. So you are passing like as an object. If the object is a string type and the length is for what greater than 5 means, then this particular case of block will get executed. Okay. If you pass like as an value as in the string only means, then it is going to forward short string. This case of block will get executed. If you pass like as an other than that string means, then default block will get executed. Understand? Same way, guys. See, this is for what record pattern. Rectangle is a one of the predefined class. So rectangle is the class, right, which we have created with length and width and height. So if the rectangle is a rectangle object which we have passed as an forward switch. If the rectangle height is less than 10 means, then this block will get executed. If the rectangle width is less than 10 greater than 10 means, then this particular block will get executed. Understand? So this is for what guarded patterns. When is a predefined keyword. So this is a particular type of an object. And whatever the property you want to write as in the Boolean expression that you can build here. Understand? I was calling about those two methods from here. Okay. So to execute these two blocks, two blocks, long string and short string. So this is for what? Short string. This is the long string. Okay. This is the rectangle related logic. Okay. Right click, run as for what? Guarded patterns. Okay. Hope you are clear. See, guys, this is called guarded patterns. Yeah, you can keep, sir. You can keep multiple conditions. See, I have written for what? Boolean. Ultimately, what you need to return for after the when is Boolean expression, sir. That is called guard. That is what I mentioned. Guard is nothing but a Boolean expression. Hope you are good. Sir, before Java 17, you cannot have this an option, sir. Kanakarao. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about. So these are the enhancements takes place with respect to the switch statement in Java 17. Come on, guys. Lot of enhancements or not? Lot of enhancements or not? Yeah. So whatever the features which we have discussed, so far with respect to the switch statement only. Okay. Lot of enhancements taken place in the Java 17. Okay. Good. I'm going to share these examples and the notes as well, guys. Please share it. So please join into the WhatsApp group. Okay. Please join into for what? The WhatsApp group, guys. Okay. Fine. Okay. Yes. Fine, guys. Let's jump on to the sealed classes. Sir, if you remember correctly, If you guys remember correctly, before getting to start with the sealed class, so if you remember correctly, guys, so if you create like as in the shape class, if you create like as in the shape class case, you will be the having for what? Multiple subclasses. Circle class will be the child class of the shape class. Rectangle class is the child class of shape class, and the triangle class is also one of the child class for the shape class. So some other developer might have a chance to create some X class to the X. Some other developer might have create for what? X child class for the shape class or not? Come on, guys. Is that true? Is that true, guys? Let's consider shape class is a parent class. The child classes are circle class. Circle class is a child class for the shape class. Rectangle class is also child class for the shape class. Triangle class is also child class for the shape class, right? Some other developer might have a chance to create for what? X child class for what? X shape child class for what? Shape class. There is a no control, right or not? There is a no control, right or not, guys? There is a no control of creating a child classes for a particular parent class, right? So from Java 17, they came up with the new kind of classes called sealed class. Okay, sealed classes was introduced in Java 17 under the JDK enhancement proposal document called 409. Okay, so it provides like as in the way to control which classes or interfaces can extend or implement to a particular class or an interface case. Okay, I will get into that point straight away. So from Java 17 onwards, you have a provision. You have a provision. What would be the child classes for the particular class to be defined? Understand? What would be the child classes of the particular class to be defined, guys? Those classes only should be created. Other than that class, it won't allow. Okay. See here. If you see as an example, if you see this is an example, guys, I have created a class called shape. Okay, I have a create a class called what? Shape. Okay, that shape class is declared as field class. That shape class is declared as shield class. Okay, and the child classes for the shape class is circle class only, rectangle class only, triangle class only. If any X class trying to extend the shape class means it won't allow, guys. We are strictly telling to the so we are strictly telling that circle class, rectangle class, triangle class is a child class of shape classes only. That's what we have given like for what? Permits. That's what we have given for what? Permits. Hope you are clear. Understand? Understand, guys? When you declare the particular class as in the sealed means must and should you need to tell them which classes to be extend or which classes to be extend and the which classes to be extend, guys, using for what? Permits keyword. Understand, guys? Using like as in the permits keyword, which we will be the defining for what classes to be extend of this shape class. Okay, to make a class or an interface as in the sealed, you need to use for what? Sealed modifier followed by for what? Permits class. Permits class that will list the classes allowed to extend it. Okay, understand, guys, everybody? Yeah. So means here you have a control. Here the developer having a control. Here the programmer having like as the control not to create for what? The child class for the shape classes case. While at the time of defining the shape class itself, we are clearly telling that circle class and the rectangle class and the triangle class will be the child classes of the shape class only, guys. Okay. Yes. So that is what the importance. Okay. Yeah. So now the question may comes to your mind, sir, when I am creating a child class called circle class or the rectangle class or the triangle class, those classes can be declared as final or not? Yes. So when you guys are creating a child class for circle class or rectangle class or the triangle class, guys, those classes can be declared with the help of the modifier called final keyword, sealed subclasses, and non-sealed subclasses, guys. Understand? Final subclass. No other classes can extend this subclass, guys. No other class. When you declare that particular class as in the final means no extension is not possible. That you know that one, right? Yes. So the subclass can be further restricted to its own hierarchy called sealed class. You can declare. So that's what somebody asked the question, sir, if the shape class is extended for what? Here we created a polygon class called sealed class, which is extending for what? Shape class. Permits to for what? Square and pentagon. Okay. Somebody asked in the chat. Okay. Yeah. So you can create, while at the time of creating a subclasses for the particular sealed classes, guys, you can declare it as an for what? Non-sealed as well. Understand? You can declare the class as an for what? Non-sealed as well, guys. Okay. Yeah. Hope you are clear. Hope you are clear or not up to now. Sealed classes. The importance of the sealed classes is for what? While at the time of declaring the class as in the seal, you will be the telling that what would be the child classes for that particular class. That's all. Okay, come back to here. Let's close all the switch related tabs. Okay, go to the sealed class. Okay, go to the sealed class. Observe carefully, guys. I have created a one class called payment method class. Payment method which permits credit card payment, bank transfer, online wallet. So these are the child classes only we can create for what? This payment method class. And payment method class is declared as sealed class and it is an abstract class. Okay. Yes. So which contains for what? One abstract method called process payment. Okay. Process payment. Hope you are clear with this. I have declared the class with the name called payment method, which permits for what? Credit card, bank transfer, and online payment. That's all. So when you open this credit card class which I have declared as an for what? Final class. No further extension is required for the credit class, guys. Credit card class and extends for what? Payment method. And I have overridden for what? Process payment method. So I have written simple SOP statement for that. Same rule is applicable for what? Bank transfer and online wallet as well. Understand? Hope you are clear. If any other class is trying to create, if any other child class is trying to extend for what sealed class means, it will give you an error for that, definitely. Okay. If any other class, if any other than these classes, guys, other than these classes are trying to create for what? Trying to extend this class means definitely it will give you an error for that. Okay. If you see here, sealed class client. So this is the main program, guys. This is the main program. I have written for what? Handle payment. So which I was passing for what? Payment method. If the payment method is credit card means, then credit card related logic will get executed. If the payment method is bank transfer means, bank transfer related logic will get executed. If it is an online wallet means, online wallet related logic will get executed, guys. Hope you are clear. Okay. Yes. This is all about this is see guys, I have created an object for what? Credit card. I have created an object for what? Bank transfer. I have created an object for what? Online wallet. Okay. So right click, run on it. See guys, which you are getting that which you are executing that implementations of credit card, bank transfer, and online wallet or not? Yeah. Yep. Hope you are clear with this sealed classes. Hope you are clear with this the sealed classes, guys. Yeah. Let's jump on to the next one. Text blocks. Okay, text blocks, guys. As I already mentioned you in the starting of our workshop, text blocks is a new kind of string literals representations in Java since from Java 15 onwards. Under the Java 15, it was introduced as a preview feature. Now it is a stable feature in forward from Java 17 onwards. Okay, how you can earlier, if you remember correctly, since from Java itself, we are defining the string literal with the help of double quotes or not? Come on, guys. How you can represent like as in the strings in Java using double quotes or not? Yes. Since from Java 17 onwards, you can represent like as in the strings with the help of triple quotes. That is called text blocks. So that is called text blocks. Understand? Understand, guys? Okay. Yes. The advantage, the main key features of this the text block is you can enter the text in the multi-line. No escaping characters are not required. Preserving the white spaces. No concatenations. That is what like as an advantage of text blocks, guys. Okay, text blocks allows the data, allows like as in the allows the strings in multiple lines, guys. You no need to use any kind of escaping characters like /n and the /t or like that. Okay, it will preserve whatever the white spaces are there in the original string. It always preserves those white spaces and no concatenations are required here. Okay, yeah. So that is the importance of text blocks, guys. Okay, before the text blocks, always strings are represented in the double quotes. Always the strings are represented in the double quotes, guys. But whereas in the text blocks, guys, strings are represented in the triple quotes. Understand? Strings are represented in the triple quotes, guys. Okay, that is what is an importance. Okay, let's come back to here. Close all sealed classes. Go to the text blocks. Okay, if you see here the text blocks, guys, see here string HTML, whatever the code I have written, so that will printed as it is. String only, Rohit, it will be stored as in the text string only, sir. Okay, yeah. See, guys, as it is, whatever the code I have written in the inside the text block, as it is, it will get printed. Okay, so whatever the JSON data which you have printed here, whatever the JSON data which you have added here in the text block, as it is, the data will get printed. Okay, whatever the query which you want to print on the console, as it is, it will be the printed. Understand? It's a new kind of string literal representation in Java from Java 17. Okay, it's a new kind of string literal representation in Java 17, guys. Okay, run as, see, observe carefully output, guys. As it is, HTML code, JSON code, SQL code, normal text with multiple lines. Are we getting or not? Are we getting or not? Yes. Sir, basically this text block related features when you are writing some sort of test cases using JUnit or Spock. Okay, so when you want to mock like as in the response of JSON, you can, it will be very useful for us. Okay. Yes. Sir, double quotes is a, see, double quotes does not preserve this data, sir. Does not preserve this data. Okay. You need to write some kind of manipulations. Okay. Yes. Hope you are clear with this text blocks. Hope you are clear with this, the text blocks, guys. Everybody. The people who are watching in the YouTube. So can you please confirm? So are you clear with these text blocks or not? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Let's important feature is for what? Record class. Let's talk about the important. Let's talk about like as on the importance of record class. Sir, record class is one of the new feature. One of the new feature came in for what? Java 17. Okay. So basically the record class is used for what? Creating an immutable class in a shorter way. So string is a immutable class or not? Once you create like as an object of the string, you cannot modify the object, you cannot modify it, right? That is an immutable behavior. So when you want to create like as an immutable class in Java, what are the steps you need to follow? Can you please confirm? Yeah, Safin, it is comes as an 14 as a preview feature. Preview feature. 17 will becomes the stable. Okay. Okay. So in order to create like as an immutable class in Java, the class name should be declared as in the final, and fields of the class should be declared as in the final, and you need to know and you need to generate like as in getter methods for that final fields. Those are the few steps which you need to follow or not? Yes. Okay. So typically you guys are creating some sort of Pojo classes. You guys are creating some sort of Pojo classes in our project developments, creating some class, defining some sort of properties, and creating for what? Setters and getters, right? Creating some sort of setters and getters, right guys? Agree? Yeah. Yeah. So to get tried, in order to writing those, in order to develop that, in order to create such a kind of an immutable classes, which will take some sort of steps, right? And at the same way, when you want to create some Pojo classes, you need to create a class, you need to define the properties, you need to define the constructors, you need to define the setters and getters, you need to define for what? To string, equals method, everything, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's all. So those are the things which we need to take care. Those are the classes. Those are the classes, guys. Those are the steps which we need to follow to create an immutable class and the Pojo classes before the record class. Okay. Okay. Fine. So see, guys. Earlier, so this is what how you can create an immutable class, right? So person class is an immutable class. Declared the fields as in the final. Constructors, getter methods, equals method you need to override, hash code method, to string method. This much of logic, this much of code which we need to return to create an immutable class. Agree, guys? Everybody? Agree or not? I need a confirmations from everybody. I need a confirmations from everybody, guys. I need a confirmations from everybody. So this much of logic which we need to build, right? So this much of logic which we need to build for what? Creating an immutable class, right? Yes. So, sir, so instead of building this much of logic, you can create for what? Record class. Understand? You can create for what? Record class. Simple. Okay. This line of code is enough for us. This line of code is enough for us to create an immutable class internally. Public class record, person class, and name of the person and the age of the person. That's all. This will create an immutable class. Internally, all these logics. So whatever the fields which you have mentioned here, those fields will becomes as in the final fields. Okay, those fields will becomes as in the final fields, and those fields will becomes as in for it will automatically overridden for what? Equals method, hash code method, to string method, everything. Understand? Yes. Record class. So this line of code will do everything for us. This line of code will do everything for us. Okay, it's defining these fields as and for what? Final fields. Okay, final fields, getter methods. Okay, overriding the toString method, equals method, hash code method, everything for us. Understand? Everything. So when you want to override, when you want to override the constructor values, when you want to override the constructor means you can override the constructor. Okay, when you want to write some instance methods or static methods means you can write it. You can declare the static fields as well. Understand, everybody? Okay. So if you see here the record client class, this is a person class which we have created with the help of Java class, guys. Okay, immutable class. Person record is nothing but on the record class. 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So this is the person class, guys, and this is the person record class. Okay. This is a normal immutable class and record immutable class. Okay. Right click, run as for what? Java. See, guys. See. This is a normal immutable class, guys. This is a normal immutable class. And this is for what? Record class. This is for what? A record class. Understand? That is the benefit and the beauty of record feature in Java 17. Okay. Since it was introduced in the Java 14 as a preview version and becomes the standard feature in for what? Java 16. Okay. A record class provides a concise way of creating an immutable data classes, automatically handling the common boilerplate code such as constructors, equals, hash code, toString method. Understand? You no need to overwrite anything, guys. Simple. Everything will be taken care by the record class on behalf of the programmer. Understand? Understand, guys, everybody? That is the beauty, guys. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of for what? Record class. Okay. Yeah. So that's all, guys. That's all about like as in the features of for what? The Java 17, which are commonly helpful for the programmers for our day-to-day activity. Okay. So now it's your turn to have a QA session here. And also one quick update from my side. We are planning to start a new batch on Spring Boot and microservices on 14th August morning 7 a.m. IST. So okay, the Zoom link is available in this poster. Please join for the Zoom link for the demo sessions. Okay. Yes. Anybody having any questions? Yes. Yeah, please join in the group. You will get like as an workspace related examples and everything, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the demo sessions will be on 14, 15, 16 of Spring Boot and microservices at the morning 7 a.m. IST. I will be the trainer of that the batch. Okay. Yeah. Use that the Zoom link. Use that the Zoom link to join the session for the demo, guys. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Safan, as I already highlighted in the before starting of our workshop, whatever the commonly used features for the developers. Okay. That was I was highlighted. Understand? Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this workshop. Yes, random generator class. I will add that one in the notes. No problem. Okay. Hope you guys got something about the Java 17 features, right? Okay. Good to hear from everyone. Yes. Yeah, I already so I'm going to share that WhatsApp link, guys. WhatsApp group link. Everybody request you to join in that group. Okay, so that you will get the recording and the notes, everything, guys. Okay. Yeah. That's all, guys. That's all for the today. And so we'll be connecting you soon on the Spring Boot and microservices session. Okay. Yeah.